Okay, so I'm interested in this Mbappe thing, right?
Yeah.
Because
I think a lot of people are.
we talk about leadership and sort of veteran player or great players being great leaders. Not everybody has that personality, right? When people say leads by example, that's generally what they mean. When I think of Lionel Messi, when he was young, right? We're talking about doing it at a young age. When you're older, it's expected of you and so on, right? You don't think of somebody who was necessarily marching into the president's office. You know, you have older players who do that for you. There's more of a respect or acknowledgement of hierarchies. Same thing with Erling Haaland. Every indication we have, neither with Norway or with obviously City just arrived, he may be the best, most important player, but he's not necessarily the guy who's going to speak out and be. It seems like Mbappe, both at Paris Saint-Germain, but with the force of his new contract as well. And with this, it seems to be in his personality more so than it is with other players. In fact, even Cristiano. Cristiano 23, you can say he's a diva, whatever, all the criticism people usually throw at him. But I don't know that Cristiano was the guy who went and argued with the federation or argued with Sir Alex Ferguson on behalf of the rest of the team. There were other people to do that job.
I think there's the intelligence, first of all. I think he's someone who is very intelligent and is very outspoken in when he wants to say something. And I think he, on top of the belief that he has or the values that he has about certain things, I think he would go and fight for what he thinks is right, whether you agree or not, whether you think he's too young to take so much space or to take so many responsibilities. But I don't know. But I think I respect the fact that when there's something that he doesn't like or that he wants to fix, he goes and try to do it.
I find it a bit interesting because I have the perception. You know my thoughts on Deschamps as a manager, but I give him credit for being a manager, but also he strikes me as somebody who's extremely old school, right? Somebody who's been through the system, who would be more likely to go and, respect the hierarchy and whatever. In this case, clearly he has empowered Mbappe to some degree to do this. Clearly, Hugo Lloris and Raphael Varane, who are the captain and vice captain, clearly they don't feel threatened or whatever by Mbappe. Is that what's going on, or do I read Deschamps wrong?
No, it's that. I mean, Deschamps was never involved in the whole image, right? He said to the players and to the national team, "This is between you and them. I've got nothing to do in this." Mbappe didn't do this on his own. He had the support of the rest of the squad back in March and even in June, and again in this, when they met up on Monday, Clairefontaine. This was back on the table. Like, okay, what do we do? Because they clearly haven't done anything. We can't wait for them to do something. We need to do something here. And I think here, everybody's almost said like, yeah, okay, Kylian, we're behind you. And that's exactly what Lloris and Varane said to Le Graët and Deschamps when they had that meeting on Monday night, which unlocked everything. It was like, we're here in solidarity with we all together in this. We all believe that what Kylian is saying, we all behind that. This is all what we believe in. But I think Mbappe likes the fact that, he can have that kind of impact and that kind of input, and that I think he likes players saying, yeah, we're with you on this. You're right. Let's go and do this. And I think he's not afraid to then take the lead and say like, okay, I'm the face of this image rap rebellion, if you want. And I think he's strong enough and good enough at football to take it and take the pressure that comes with it, because I think there could be some critics coming from some people maybe saying like, well, stay in your place. You're only 23. Yes, you won the World Cup, but blah, blah, maybe. But I think he's ready, if that comes his way, he's ready to say like, well, no, I feel like I'm part of the leadership group here in that squad. So I'm going to voice my concern or voice my anger at something and make things change for the better.
Yeah, and it's not, by the way, before people get their panties in a twist, it's not a value judgment on other players. It's just, I think everybody has to have their own personality. People usually grow into these leadership roles when they get older.
But some are born with it as well.
Some are born with it. A lot of it has to do with the personalities of the leaders who are already on the team.
Yeah.
If Roy Keane is your teammate, you probably, and if you have Roy Keane, Gary Neville, guys like this, and you're 21, 22, you probably won't be the guy saying, hey, guys, I'm in charge here. What do we want to do? Blah, blah, blah. Let me go talk to them. Exactly.
Okay,
I think that's the reality of it.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.